So we'll continue here. The noise is on. It's 0-0. The game is about
We
to
have a
start.
rhythm section going here. Rhythm section is out in there.
Yeah, but unfortunately it's too close to us here, really.
Rhythm section is right outside our window. We have it looks like Dominica will be taking the first pass. Dominica in green and gold, well, green and yellow and green tops with black pants, white socks. St. Vincent and the Grenadines traditional gold tops, blue pants and gold socks. Any moment now we'd have the start of play.
Player started. Dominica, first strike, and at least it has abated temporarily, which is the music, the noise, whatever you want to call it. So St. Vincent's kicking from the Stony Ground end into Backstreet end for people who know St. Vincent. And some say west to east, some east to west, some say north to south. And Dominica, they're coming from Backstreet end, going into the pavilion, as you know it over the years, the main pavilion.
Yes.
So, 0-0, all to play for in terms of this game. A win for St. Vincent Grenadines would bring them the title. A draw would open it up. Dominica win will also keep it wide open. So, let's see how it pans out here.
Yes. It's Dominic with it in midfield, trying to get some movement going, but St. Vincent wins it, plays it right back there, ball along the flank. The man over in distance crosses inside, Matt Brown coming in, but the defender there, that's Erskine Williams coming in with a header defending stoutly there for Dominica, heading the ball in the touch, and the first corner of the game goes to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We see the number 19 man in the distance, Gibson Francis.
All the indication as to what the intentions are about.
Yeah. Right-footed in-swinger by Francis. He has been taking most of the corners for St. Vincent and the Grenadines on both sides, Gunny.
Cross comes in and taken cleanly by the Dominican goalkeeper. That's Vincent Prince.
Who's also the captain. Ball with Dominica in midfield now. Dominica plays it forward, trying to get some movement, but it's cleared momentarily by the Vincentian defense. It comes over to the right there to Kishon.
Andrew, it's interesting to see how the SVG would attack Dominica with their massive defense and the hit on the counter attack.
Yeah, long throw by Dominica, headed into touch there by Johnny. It's a throw in to Dominica again. It's the number 5 man, Kasim Peltier.
One of these corner throws, we tend to call it?
Yes, our old coin, corner throws. Kasim Peltier with a long one deep inside the Vincentian defense there, bouncing, and the goalkeeper is up, the ball is loose, and a whistle is gone. We see goalkeeper Jadiel Chance there, is down. But he is up straight away, and referee Jalen Martindale is right on spot, and it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Bramble, I was impressed with her the couple of nights I've seen.
Yeah, she really is a stern referee who knows the laws of the game very well. She's a very recognized FIFA accredited referee throughout the Caribbean and throughout the world.
No gender bias?
No, not at all, not at all. It's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's goalkeeper Jadiel Chance will be taking this one after being fouled by the Dominican. I don't know what is the hold up now. We see him to... Okay, the whistle is gone now, so he'll be taking this one. Kicks it long downfield into touch for a throw into Dominica. We are competing with the rhythm section. There's a rhythm section just outside our window, and you can hear the support being drummed up there. So the noise is very loud in the booth here, but we try our best to see what we can do to cope with that. Throw into Dominica. Euclid Bertrand, the number 3 player there, headed on. But it's with goalkeeper Chance motioning his players forward. St. Vincent playing a full 2 formation, and the ball is kicked long downfield, looking to make some more movement there. Mark Brown trying to come into the equation, but Dominica wins it. Dominica with it in midfield with Braille Thomas at number 19. Wow. Live wire there for Dominica. It's with Dominic, it's with Simmons and the Grenadines. Played wide on the left, finds Johnny over there. Johnny is with it. Johnny bangs it downfield looking for some movement, but cut out by the Dominicans. And it's Dominica stirred it, but Simmons and the Grenadines, a tussle between two players, and it's a foul, a free kick there to the Dominican team.
I think teams still trying to settle.
Both teams still trying to settle.
Just about what? How many minutes gone?
Get their feet going. We just have about 3 minutes or so. 4 minutes gone into the game so far. It's a free kick to Dominica. Tristan Kasim Peltier lining up behind this one. Let's see what is going to happen there.
Where is the Vincentian player going? This is the problem I have with them.
He's taking
players
his
generally.
He's taking up his 10 yards, but the referee is there. She would do that for him. So I think he was gauging his angle as to where his wall should have been lying. Kasim Peltier with a shot there on goal, but high and hard over the top into touch for a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 0-0 in this encounter so far.
I rather want to suspect very early that the Dominicans are looking for an early goal.
Yes, I think that would be they seem to be that, but they have to be very careful that in doing so they don't leave their back open,
exposed,
and expose and get a quick counter from St. Vincent and the Grenadines. But it's St. Vincent and the Grenadines, ball played wide over yonder on the left flank, trying to find Mark Brown. Mark Brown knocks it there. It's played wider to that man over in the distance. Seemed to be Hosni Chan, I think it is.
Yeah, Chandler should have settled it.
Yes.
The first touch, hold on to it, and I wait to see the positional play of his backup support.
So it's a goal kick to Dominica. Goalkeeper Glenson Prince kicks it long upfield, trying to get his man going. Nodded on there. Dominica with it now, plays forward there. The man over on the right gets it, number 9 man, trying to get a volley inside, but not able to do so. As Kishon Johnny wins it. Kishon Johnny plays it forward, trying to get his man going, but the ball is cut out there by the Dominican player, and it's into touch, and it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Johnny with his throw now. Johnny throws it long forward, trying to get some movement. Dominica with it still, plays it inside. Dominica cut out by the Vincentian defense there, kicked down field and into touch for a throw into Dominica in their own half of the field. Quickly taken, looking for some movement, trying to find his man. Dominica trying to build, plays it forward there. Dominicans seem to be attacking the left side of the St. Vincent. And we saw that
they're going down their right flank.
We saw it in one of the other games, Gunny. Yes. They were attacking down the right.
Exactly.
Seems that is their strong area.
Exactly.
So the Vincentians are with it now. St. Vincent and the Grenadines with it now. Looking for some movement. It's Kishon Johnny. Kishon Johnny plays a long ball forward, trying to find DL Spring, but cut out by the Vincentian, by the Dominican defense. Plays forward by there, and the man running hard there. The defender there is Darren Rouse. Plays it back to Jadiel Chance, who plays long downfield, and Dominica takes control and just gives it right back to St. Vincent. Won by the Vincentian team now. The Vincentian defense, it looks like York there. York is fouled. That's Colin Stewart is fouled. No call from the referee there.
No, but certainly he should have done better with that, Andrew.
And it's Dominica coming out with it now. The number 16 man for Dominica, but a strong tackle coming in from Darren Rouse. Chavez Joseph, scored one of the goals in one of the games for Dominica. Chavez Joseph the ball is knocked away from him, and the ball goes into touch, and it's a throw-in to Dominica. And we see that man,
number 5,
Tristan Kasim Peltier.
Kasim
Peltier. He is going to be taking a long, what we call a corner throw, right from the corner flag, long inside, right inside, but headed away by the Vincentian defense.
Strong header
into touch, and it's really a corner kick.
It's a corner this time.
A corner kick
via the feet.
Yes.
Peltier seems to be a strongly built individual.
Yeah. Corner kick coming over, ball inside. The goalkeeper go up, header coming on goal, and the goalkeeper is down. Goalkeeper.
That was a dangerous diagonal ball, Andrew, from that corner. Jadiel is down. That one was looping across the face of the goal, and there was a tussle. He went up, and something happened there, and he is down. Maybe a knock. I think it's a knock. Let our viewers know that we are really being bombarded here by a band, a local band. So to our listeners to 705 Radio, NBC Radio, sorry, I beg your pardon, NBC Radio, we have no control over it, period. Just that the noise is here, and the rhythm section, if you want to call it
yes,
that.
Gunny. But it's Dominica with the ball now, as the ball is played into touch. That was from the resulting free kick, the resulting goal kick, or free kick that was taken. It's the number 2 man for St. Vincent, Kishon Johnny. Johnny plays it inside, finds Spring, looking for some movement. Finds Cornelius Short in the box. Cornelius Short is really trying to get around his man, but the Dominican defense equal to the task. Clears.
They know he's a danger man, and he was surrounded by 2 players.
Yes, and the number 15 man for Dominica, Reese Rabbis. Reese Rabbis is with it. Rabbis looking for some movement. Rabbis plays it back in midfield there, trying to find his number 10 man, but it's cut out by St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Coming out with it now is Short. Short plays a long diagonal ball inside, finds his man there. Mark Brung gets it there inside. Mark Brung squares it across. Header coming on goal! And that one was a close shave there, Gunny. A good move there by Mark Brung. He didn't hesitate, he swung and crossed it across the goal. And a header coming in from one of the approaching strikers there, just missing the right upright. Goalkeeper is down. I think he would have struck
made contact with the upright.
With the upright, yeah. in going to save that ball. But he is okay. He's getting to his feet now. That's Vincent Prince.
Very much unlike what we saw with the St. Lucians, who were holding up the ball.
Exactly.
We're seeing the complete reverse of it. Yes. And he crossed it immediately, got into position, and the chance was created. Unfortunately,
yeah.
It went a bit wide.
Yeah. So it's 0-0 in this encounter. We have just about 10 minutes
going into the
11th minute.
It's very difficult for our listeners to NBC Radio to compete with this noise.
Yes.
They too, the other radio station, would be having their problems also.
Yes.
With the noise, because they're closer to it than us.
And the ball is kicked by goalkeeper Vincent Prince into touch, and it's a throw into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Kishon Johnny is with it now. Kishon Johnny chose trying to get Cornelius Short going.
Cross
coming in again, and the defense for Dominica there trying to clear, but it's won back by the Vincentian player. Cross coming in again, headed up into the air, and it's into touch now. It should be a corner. It should be a corner.
Andrew, we have seen 2 attacks thus far going down the flank, and the diagonal is being used very quickly.
Very effectively.
And effectively.
Yes.
So we'll see what happens now from another
corner for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Looks like the man there. Gitson Francis.
Look like Gitson Francis.
Gitson Francis swings it inside now. Ball comes in, headed by the Dominicans away there. The Vincentian defense coming across. Jamal York plays it all the way back, finds his man in defense. Oh, that's Jamal York there now. Finds the man over there. That's DL Spring. DL Spring plays it forward, trying to get some movement from his man going down the flank there. Would he get it there? He doesn't. Unable to get on to the end of that one. Going a little bit too quickly for him. And the ball goes into touch for throwing. It is a throwing actually, yes, for Dominica. Long throw taken forward there. The Vincentian players in contention, but it's Jamal York who wins it. Jamal York plays it forward, trying to find his man. The whistle is gone. That was a foul. That's a foul. Tackled from behind. That was Gitson Francis, and it's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Just about midway into the Dominican half, over on the left side, the left flank of play for St. Vincent attacking. Dominica's right side. Kick coming in, headed away there by the Dominican defense. Corner again to St. Vincent. St. Vincent really piling on the pressure gun.
The pressure is really on with
pressure,
these dead ball situations.
looking for an early goal to probably establish dominance here.
I think what I'm observing here is that they're using the diagonal ball and the dead ball situation very effectively.
Very effectively.
And creating problems for the Dominica.
Corner coming across now. Corner into the area now. Header coming. Man wins it in the penalty area. Let's see what he gets. Shot and goal, but stop. Oh, the whistle would have gone. It's
an infringement.
An infringement. 2 players were down. But a shot was coming in and the goalkeeper just nonchalantly stopped it with
I think what has happened here, Andrew, is that they recognize before they start of play, they'll have to break down this solid Dominican defense.
Yes.
So they are peppering them with these diagonal balls and the dead ball situation.
So it's a goal kick to Dominica. Goal kick to be taken by goalkeeper Glenson Prince. Headed on there, flicked on by the Dominicans. The Dominica plays it inside the cross, a shot and goal.
Good shot, my goodness.
Good shot there coming in. Shot the crossbar, goalkeeper there.
Beaten.
Jadiel Chance beaten all ends up, but the ball was not able to dip. Just shot the crossbar and rebounded and went skidded over into touch for a goal kick.
As far as Dominica is concerned, hit the wrong side of the upright. If it hit the other side, it certainly would have gone in because the goalkeeper was beaten.
He's beaten by all ends up. It's Dominica coming away now. Dominica plays it forward, but hard headed away by Darren Rouse there in defense for St. Vincent Grenadines. Only as far as the Dominican player, Vincent plays down. Referee says play on, nothing of that. The cross coming in, but goalkeeper chance equal to the chance equal to that and coming and collecting, throwing it downfield, trying to find his man. The whistle is gone. Somebody is down. The player seems to be down.
I thought it was a very sensible play on the part of the Dominican team, because the moment the guy got the ball, he was just outside the box, and he said he's gonna have a good left foot, and he really defeated Chance. All ends up struck the top of the crossbar and over, but certainly a near miss for his vigil.
A very good shot indeed in the end.
Dominic, the Vincentian plays down the way. It's difficult to pick that number up, but you'll get the number 5.
That's number 5. That's
Delpesh.
Kenyan
Delpesh.
Kenyan Delpesh. He's Physiodinus Bayam is there. He's off the field now. You'd have to go off and come back on after being treated. We see that. Looks like he would be able to continue. He's on his feet. He left on his own.
I think there's nothing major there really. I think it's a knock basically.
Yeah. So it's it's going to be a drop ball.
Yeah, it's a drop ball, Andrew. Deep in the Dominican defensive area.
St. Vincent was in possession
on the right flank.
St. Vincent was in possession when the game was stopped, but played right back there. Dominic with it now, a shot and goal, but goalkeeper chance.
Very speculative.
Yes. Goalkeeper chance collects easy, kicks it long downfield, trying to find some movement there, but is way ahead of his man there, is his player there. Mark Brown unable to get onto the end of that one, and the ball goes into touch for a goal kick to Dominica.
Sometimes, Andrew, we have to be fair, because once a goalkeeper can kick the ball away and there's a goal kick on the opposite end, that isn't sensible thinking.
No, at all. I can see that if you're 1-0 up with time running down on the clock, and even then you don't do that because you're giving the possession right back to your opponents.
Because each attack starts with the goalkeeper.
Yes. Dominica is with it. They have a throw-in. The ball is into touch. And
still 0-0 after 17 minutes in this game. A pivotal game in this tournament.
Yes. Throw into the Dominican team. He gets with it. He gets inside. Let's see what he's going to do. He's trying to hold it up there, being hung by Darren Rouse. Rouse there is with it now. Rouse still with him, plays it inside, but in the end, a rather feeble cross, a feeble attempt at a cross. Goalkeeper chance comes in and plays it wide. trying to find Cornelius short, but that man there, Euclid Bechan, lanky Euclid Bechan, getting ahead in front of short and nodding the ball into play.
Vital header because there's a lot of space in front of him. Oceans of space in front.
Taken there, finds Rose. Rose looking for and plays it right across, finds Jamal York in central defense for St. Vincent. He plays it wide to his right, finds Delpesh. Delpesh looking for some movement. Delpesh plays it forward, trying to get his man up wrong there, up there, DL Spring, but it's cut out by the Dominicans. Dominicans on the counter, plays it wide, finds that man Rabbis. Rabbis is over there with it. Rabbis there, trying to get it wrong. Rabbis trying to get it wrong his man, but Kishon Johnny is in contention, and the ball is into touch. And Rabbis just goes down there. I don't know what he was trying to buy, Gunny, but I don't think anybody was selling anything.
Nobody was selling anything because how the Vincent defender read him, trying to give him a dummy.
Trying to buy a foul,
Had he cut back inside, he would have caught the Vincent defender, but he read him well.
So it's a goal kick. It's a goal kick to St. Vincent, taken by Chance. Chance plays it long downfield, but it rebounds to Short. Short plays it wrong, trying to find Mark Brown. Mark Brown inside. Mark Brown with it now. Mark Brown is tackled and bundled off the ball, and the ball goes into touch for
a goal kick to Dominica.
So it's 0-0 in this encounter so far. 19 minutes or so gone in this encounter. A couple of chances on both ends, but nothing to really shout about as a goalkeeper for Dominica. That's the captain, Glenson Prince, kicks it long upfield. Mark Brown is up, wins it, finds Spring. Spring is with it. He looking forward and trying to get some movement there, but he's fouled. And it's a free kick to
certainly that player was surrounded by 4 Dominican defenders.
And he was held. So he got his free kick. Let's see, it's just inside the Dominican half of the field, yeah. And it's a free kick. It looks like who was that? It looks like Gitson Francis. Gitson Francis plays it long forward, trying to find some movement. Man up there, but not the way by the Dominicans. Back to St. Vincent, still with it. Looking for some movement there, plays it wide over to the right, finds Delpesh. Delpesh plays it inside there, but no one in contention. Easily rolls into the goalkeeper Prince, who comes to the edge of his penalty area and kicks it long upfield. The Jamal York is jumping and heading it away there for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines there, the Dominican in contention, and the ball is nodded into touch for a throw-in to Dominica. Quickly taken there. Dominica trying to make a move down the flank, down the right flank there. Gets around his man nicely there, plays it inside. A player is down, but the referee have none of it.
She waved it on.
And the St. Vincent team comes with it now. It's over on the right. It's Cunningham with it now. Cunningham trying to get around his man, doing a little bit too much there. But the Dominican player there, equal to the task, taps it into touch for a throw-in to St. Vincent again.
And you really, what is happening? One of the Vincentian players should have supported him coming from the back.
Yeah.
Because he had really dummied and had the defense going one way. Had someone supported, being created all this ocean of space.
Kenyan Delpesh should have throws it long into the penalty area. Ball headed on, trying to find Short. Short is with it now. Short trying to get it on his man. Short gets a shot off, but not able to get it under control. It was moving a little bit.
No control whatsoever.
And he didn't get the kind of necessary control. And he kicked it over the top and into touch for kicks it into touch for a goal kick. So it's a goal kick to Dominica. Glenson Prince, the goalkeeper and captain, is with it. Plays it wide, trying to find his man over on the right wing back there. That's looks like Erskine Williams. Williams plays it forward, trying to find some movement from his play up front there on the right flank. Dominica attacking down the right flank. Simmons and the Grenadines defense holding firm. It's with the Simmons and the Grenadines team coming away on the left side now, looking for some movement. Plays it inside, finds Brown. Brown with a nice give and go to Cunningham. Cunningham trying to find his man there, but cut out by the Dominican defense. And the Dominicans coming away with it now on a counter. Dominica on a counter, coming there. Dominica plays it, trying to get around his man. Stop momentarily. Mark Brown wins it. Mark Brown plays it across, finds that man there, Kishon Johnny. Kishon Johnny a little bit casual, but in the end he is in a tussle with Reese Rabbis, and
that's
Johnny
your infringement.
In a tussle, and Johnny fouled Rabbis, and the referee is coming across. She's going to have a word. She's going to have a word at them.
It is an infringement, clearly, from what you are
Yes, it
seeing.
was a foul, definitely. It's a free kick to Dominica. And Johnny take no quarters, held no quarters, gave no quarters.
I think the game is definitely balanced and there's attack on both sides, both
Reese
areas.
Rabbits with a free kick, no ball coming across, goalkeeper chance, goes up and gets it on the bounce, fumbled a bit, but collect on the rebound, throws it out. But Dominica is with it there and they pays it right back to his goalkeeper, Glenson Prince. Glenson Prince in the area, kicks it long forward, trying to find some movement, only as far as the Vincent midfielder. He picks it up now. Plays it across.
The ball.
He gets inside. Plays. Oh my word! He had a clear chance there, God. He should have taken the shot. Was looking for the supporting player, trying to square it across. No one was there to offer the support, and the Dominican defense came away with it. That was a clear-cut chance, Goddy.
Trying not to be selfish.
Yes.
That's the thing what happened because he should have had a shot after.
Vincent the Grenadines is it now. It's Gibson Francis. Francis plays it inside. Headed away by Dominica. Looking for some movement. It's the man number 5, Reese Rabbits. With it. Peltier, sorry.
A clear opportunity and he should have had a shot on.
Should have had a
shot
shot on.
Try to aim for the right of the far corner.
Yeah. But it's
a goal kick
to Dominica.
Try not to be selfish and at the end of it all.
At the end of the day it went again. Yes. Goal kick to Dominica. Goalkeeper Prince kicks it long upfield, looking for some movement there. Only as far as Mark Brung for St. Vincent the Grenadines. Plays it there. Mark Brung is with it again. Mark Brung takes a shot and goal, blocked by the Dominican defender. That's Euclid Bertrand, tall, lanky Euclid Bertrand. It's Dominica with it now. Dominica plays it inside. Looking for and finding his number 5 man, Kasim Pelte. Kasim Pelte plays it across field, trying to get the man over in the distance there. That looks like Javid George, but he was not able to get onto it, and the ball went into touch for a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
To our listeners and to our viewers, is end-to-end action we're seeing in this game.
Dominica with it again now, plays it inside. Darren Rose comes up and heads it away, finds his man in the midfield there. That's DL Spring. Spring plays it, finds Johnny, and the whistle is gone. The whistle is gone. A Dominican player is down in the distance, and the referee has stopped play.
Yes, there was a bit of a tussle on that side.
Yes.
I believe it's a knock, basically. I don't think it's anything serious, but to be honest with you, Andrew, it's attack on both ends. Dominica is attacking. The goalkeeper comes into action. The Dominican goalkeeper, he has to come into action.
End-to-end action.
If one is to be fair and to balance it, St. Vincent Grenadines has the better opportunities thus far.
Yes.
Dominica is not outdone. It's just that the Vince's. We spoke a bit earlier about clinical. The word clinical.
Yeah.
The previous shot, he really should have made an attempt.
Take that shot. Yeah. And this is what we see. There's a difference between us and what we see on the international level.
No, but in all honesty, Andrew, he really should have tried.
Yeah, he should have finished it there. He should have really put that one
If
away.
not scored,
bring
the goalkeeper some work to do.
So it's what is it now? It's going to be a
0-0 after 28 minutes.
It's going to be a drop ball. It's St. Vincent the Grenadines with it now. And the ball is played wide over there. In the distance finds Kenyan Delpes. Delpes plays it forward looking for Cunningham. Cunningham, it's Chandler over there with it. Hosni Chandler plays it inside but cut out by the Dominican defense. Only as far as the St. Vincent and the Grenadines player plays it inside. Finds Spring. Spring plays a long ball forward trying to get Mark Brung going.
Useless.
But a little bit overhit and Mark Brung not able to get on to the end of that, and that one runs into touch for a goal kick to Dominica. 27 minutes gone in this encounter. It's 0-0. And just to let our listeners know that an earlier development in the tournament today, Grenada would have played against Barbados, and that game ended in a stalemate.
That's Monday night.
Monday night in a 0-0 draw. And Barbados protested Dominica playing an ineligible player, and the Barbados protested Grenada playing an ineligible player. And Grenada lost the game. The appeal was upheld. Barbados won the game. They got 3 points and 3 goals. So Barbados has now won 6 points from 3 games in the competition here in the Windward Islands tournament. It's a throw into Dominica. It's Kasim Peltier. Long ball inside, but the Vincentian defense is there, giving right back to him. Kasim Perte is with it now. Kasim Perte looking to get a cross in, but well blocked by Kishon Johnny.
Another corner throw.
And it's
our phrase.
Our
phrase.
It's a corner throw. Yes, that's our thing. We coined that phrase because of the long throws that are being taken as if they were corners right into the penalty area.
Grenada masters it well.
Yes, very well indeed. And there it comes, long ball inside. Not as effective as the ball coming inside there, and the goalkeeper spills it.
My goodness.
And from that throw, a shot was taken. The goalkeeper went down low, was unable to hold on, but lucky for him, his defense was right there. And
Fortunate for him, the defense was right there.
Able to clean up that spill there. The Dominicans was looking at the doorstep, but not able to get a boot on that one. It's Vincent Grenadiers with the ball now. Plays inside. Finds his man there. That's Cunningham plays it across. Cunningham finds Rose. Rose finds York. York over to Delpesh. Delpesh there plays a long ball forward, but nodded away by the Grenadians. Vincent Delpesh again clearing. It's with Chandler. Chandler knocks it there. The ball is into touch. Ball is into touch for throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Delpesh with it now. Delpesh takes a long throw forward, trying to find his man, but not able to get to control it. The Dominicans with a throw-in way over in the distance. It's Kasim Pelt, it looks like. Is it? The ball is with Dominica. Dominica coming forward there. And the whistle is gone. An infringement against Dominica. Player there, I think, using his hands in trying to shield off.
I think what we're seeing here is the Dominicans hitting the Vincentian defense on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
Right, and they're hoping
but they're holding strong. They're holding strong.
Yes, they are.
Kenyan Delpesh.
Looking for these long searching balls and hoping that their attacker will leave their man for dead.
Darren Ross plays a long ball there, and the Dominican player over the top there. He fell heavily there, Gunny. Trying to get a head on that one. Fell heavily, went right over the top of the Vincentian player and fell heavily onto the turf. He's down there. That's the number 2 man, that's Erskine Williams, and he is quite a big man.
A heavy fella.
Big man, so he would have fallen heavily there. But
you'll see the magic spray on his back. Don't be bothered.
He's moving.
He's moving. He seems to be fairly okay, and quite a lot of water being consumed. So he fell heavily, but he will be up. From what you have seen, he would be up. It's a matter of time. Referee Martindale is of Barbados. The female is right on the spot as the physio is doing his work, and he will be back up on his feet. Don't be bothered.
Yes, and he is
magic water, the magic spray, and everything will be okay.
He is up, and we have no play at the moment. It's a free kick. It's a what is it? Looks like a throw-in. I think it would be a throw-in to St. Vincent, but in the spirit of fair play, I think they would give that back to the Dominicans because they had possession of the ball when and as I said, Captain Stroh throwing it back to the Dominican goalkeeper. So good fair play here.
One of the positive features we see with the improvement of the conditions of football, playing conditions.
Yeah. So the kick is taken there by the goalkeeper upfield into the midfield there, jumped there by players. It's Dominica coming with it now, plays it wide over on the right side, trying to find his man over there. He's looking for some help, looking for some movement. Plays it, scoops it up into the penalty area. This could be dangerous. Goalkeeper chance coming off his line, taking it nicely there. And Gunny, we seem to have quite a crowd here at the Victoria Park tonight.
The double decker is fairly well populated.
Yes.
And the big pavilion to our right.
To our right is well populated also. And handleball. A ball was played through there by the Vincentian team. And the Dominican defending trying to create, handle the ball, Gunny. So the free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a very promising position. If we remember, in one of the games we had Kishon Johnny.
Very similar.
We see Johnny stepping up to this one again. He probably looking to repeat what he would have done in the first game, against.
About 30 yards out, 30 meters out. It's about 30 meters out.
Yes.
Would he repeat?
Well, let's see. Dominica has a 4-man wall and big fellas in this wall. So it really takes some doing to beat them in this wall. If you can get it around the wall and get it dipping, then we could see some got some work here. The goalkeeper having to do some work. Kishon Johnny. Johnny steps up. Johnny kicks. And it's over the top this time. Over the top. A little bit high. Climbing all the way. Didn't get it to dip as he...
Just a bit too high,
yes,
you know.
Yes.
And it's a good attempt.
It's Dominica with it now. Coming away. Mark Brown putting the tackle there. Not giving the Dominican any chance there, and the ball ricochets off his body and goes into touch.
Of course, to our listeners to NBC Radio, 33 minutes gone, 0-0 here, St. Vincent Grenadines versus Dominica in a crucial encounter. A win for St. Vincent will the title will certainly stay here in SVG. Anything else, the tournament will be left wide open.
For the last day, any number can play on the last day. So it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's with Johnny over in the distance there. Johnny takes a long throw forward there, trying to find his man nodded on there. Finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown is with it. Mark Brown plays across field, trying to get Cornelius short. Cut out Mark Brown, still trying to follow up, but cleared by the Dominican defense. Dominican midfield with it now. Dominica looking for some movement. Plays it down the flank, trying to get his man, but a little bit overweighted.
That's what I told you, Bramble. They're looking for this searching.
Yes, they're playing
down
the right flank. But the Vincentian defense, with all due respect, Gunny, they have held admirably on that side.
Yes,
and
I think they recognize what they're doing.
What they're doing, and so a couple of players have shifted over that side to help.
They're holding form.
Yeah. So Dominica is with it now. Dominica looking for some movement there. It's the number 19 man, that's Brielle Thomas. Brielle Thomas there looking to, and plays it back to his right wing back. He plays a long ball forward there, trying to find his man headed away by Darren Rose. Rose there looking for and finding his man over there that shovel. It looks like Hosni Chandler. Hosni Chandler in a tussle with the Dominican players, and the ball is into touch, and it's going to be a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Kenyan Delpes throws forward, trying to find Mark Brown. Mark Brown there was headed on by the Dominican defender, giving right back to Mark Brown. Mark Brown plays across field, and the whistle is gone.
The whistle went.
The whistle is gone.
The whistle went a long time, Andrew.
The whistle is gone, and it's what is that now? Oh, the whistle. Gunny. The referee actually stopped the play. Let's see if it's a throw-in or free kick. Is that throw-in? Let's see. Looks like a throw-in. Okay, so the ball would have gone out. The ball
gone out of play.
Out of play, yes.
So I heard the whistle. I heard the whistle.
Went out.
So the player allowed play to continue when the whistle
had gone. When the whistle had gone, yeah.
So it would appear as if it was a chance building, but she had already blown her whistle.
Yeah. So
as referee, Gillian Martin from
Barbados. Yeah. So throw into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. And a long one coming inside there, but cleared by Dominica. Overhead kick coming in, and goalkeeper Vincent Prince coming off his line, collecting quite easily and looking for some movement up front. Kicks it long upfield there, headed away by Darren Rose. Rose there looking for some movement, but in a tussle with the Short plays it there, trying to find Spring. Mark Brown is with it, plays it wide. Finds his man over there in the distance, Hosni Chandler. Hosni Chandler looking for some movement. Hosni Chandler plays it back, finds this player there, but cut
blocked
out.
By the defense.
Taken a little bit too long to the Jamal York is with it in defense. Jamal York plays it long forward, trying to find his man over in the distance there. Finds Hosni Chandler. Hosni Chandler is with it. Hosni Chandler is offside.
Out of touch.
Hosni Chandler is offside over in the distance there. So it's a free kick to the Dominican team. Free kick to Dominica. The ball is kicked, and the Vincentian defense they're clearing. It's York there plays it across, trying to find Stewart. It's Euclid Bertrand all over Stewart. They're not giving him a chance. Dominica coming in with it now.
Sort of a bad bounce he got there.
Man, that's Cassim Peltier. Cassim Peltier trying to get around his man, but a good tackle coming in by the Vincentian defense, and the ball is now into touch, and it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Oh, that's number 15, Reese Rabbis. So it's
Rabbis and Reese having a tussle on the left flank here.
Johnny there plays it, takes his throw down, and the ball is into touch there. The number 3 man, tall, lanky Euclid Berchan seemed to have been assigned the role of marking Cornelius
Stewart, yeah.
So he's on to Cornelius Stewart there. He's in every tackle, every ball Stewart as he is there trying to cut it out. So throwing to St. Vincent the Grenadines. Kishon Johnny finds
well, the coach will have done his homework.
Rose across, finds York. York goes forward across, finds Kenyon Delpech. Kenyon Delpech there, looking for some movement up front, plays it forward, trying to find Mark Brown, but it's cut out there by the Dominican defense. And Dominica plays it forward there.
Well, Thomas with a long searching ball.
Defense is tussle over there in the distance, and the whistle is gone. It's a free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines. Free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines. It's Kenyon Delpech. Delpech in the distance. The assistant is showing exactly where that kick is to be taken, and it's kick taken down there. Mark Brown is with it. Mark Brown trying to get around his man. Mark Brown plays it back, finds his number 15 player there, finds Hosni Chandler over in the distance. Chandler plays it inside, trying to find some movement, finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown is inside. Mark Brown takes a shot and goal, and no, my word. Mark Brown there taking a shot, getting a shot off, but missing the upright. Just
wide of the mark.
Wide of the mark of the right upright, and into touch for a goal kick to Dominica. Dominica coming away with it now. Dominica plays a long ball forward, trying to find his man. Not the way by the Vincent defense. Kenyon Delpech clears. Only as far as Chandler. Chandler plays it inside. Finds DL Spring. He steps over the ball, but he loses it to the Dominican. Dominica coming away with it now. Dominican is still with it, but towed away there in the end by Darren Rouse coming across and saved the day for St. Vincent the Grenadines and kicking it into touch. And it's a corner kick to Dominica
on the right side. They really continue to
Vincent
attack down.
plays down. That's number really 16, DL Spring. DL Spring is down. He's holding his ankle. And
they continue to pepper the Vincent on the right flank. They're their main source of attempt to use the diagonal to get in.
That seems to be their strong area. Against the other teams.
Hoping to exploit what they perceive to be Vince's weakness.
We see DL Spring is being treated by the physio there. And he is going off the field now.
He has to leave the field.
Yes,
it's a lovely aerial view, Andrew.
Aerial view of Victoria Park, lovely. Kingston in the night.
Kingston at nights.
Yes. And that's for our listeners. We are looking at the monitor as we bring commentary also. Ball coming across there. Goalkeeper dropping again. Ball is cleared. Ball is inside and cleared eventually by the Vincentian defense. That's the second time we see Jadiel Chance not being able to hold on, spilling the ball. Unfortunately for him, on both occasions, his defense was there and able to clear the day. Dominica is with it now, trying to come forward there. Shot and goal. Taken shot and goal over the top there. Just barely missing the upright.
Over the upright.
Chance there, trying to slot it into the what we call the V. But it was.
I think again, Andrew, Chance was beaten.
Yes.
He was wrong-footed because he never expected the Dominican player who had to take a shot from that distance. Exactly.
Chance is with it now. Chance kicks long downfield, looking for some movement there. Chance, it's played on there, trying to find Mark Brown, but cleared by the Dominican defense. Dominica with it still, but it's Vincent player short, trying to get around his man. But Euclid Berchan is equal to the chance. The chance.
Long searching ball.
Again, cut out by the Vincentian defense there. Jamal York. Jamal York is with it. Jamal York gets around his man nicely. Jamal York trying to get around his man, gets around, plays it forward there, trying to find his man, but cut out there by the Dominican. And the Dominica is with it now. Dominica on the counter, trying to get around his man. Darren Rouse. Darren Rouse is with it. Darren Rouse plays it back to Chance. Chance clears, long downfield. And the Dominican player there, that's Euclid Berchan, finds his number 5 man.
Again, another attack down that right flank, Andrew. They're really
short over in the distance now. Short of switch positions. He's over there, so he's playing. Gibson Francis finds DL Spring. DL Spring not able to hold on. He wins it back now. Pays it wide. Let's see who's wide there. Some man over there, and trying to get around his man. Looks like Hosni Chandler. Hosni Chandler plays inside, and the Dominican defense there
holding firm,
coming there to the rescue of their goalkeeper, clearing the day. Ball ricochets and goes into touch for a corner kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That is the St. Vincent Grenadines response to what transpired a minute ago when the ball fell out of the goalkeeper Chance's hand. Corner kick to SVG.
Goal corner to St. Vincent coming from the hospital side. Corner taken across goal, headed by the Dominican. St. Vincent the Grenadines didn't know. Dominica blocking without fall there. St. Vincent comes away with it now, and a tackle coming in there, but the referee says nothing of that. Ball played forward there, finds Mark Brung. Mark Brung is with it. Mark Brung looking for some movement. Mark Brung plays it across there, diagonal ball headed away by the Dominican defense. Dominican number 19 with it, plays it inside, find this man in the middle there. That's a tussle with the Vincentian player and a foul. A foul there committed by the St. Vincent and the Grenadines player.
Candice.
And ball is kicked long forward there. Finds his man there, that's the number 15 man. That's Rabis. He's not able to hold it in play, and it roll off his feet and into touch for a Vincentian goal.
44 minutes gone in
44 minutes
half.
gone.
Still nil-nil.
We see 2
very
minutes of time.
Encounter.
2 minutes of time being added on for stoppages.
Banjos a very exciting half.
Very exciting half so far.
Chances at both ends.
At both ends of the field. St. Vincent with it now. St. Vincent there. Gets around his man. Gets into the penalty area. Chandler inside. Paces across. Goal! And it's a goal! A goal! Oh my word! That one came out of nowhere, Gunny. Took his ball. Played it across. The ball was played. And he took a shot across the goal. I think he was both intending to cross that one, Gunny, but he pulled the shot and he spin on the ball, took it into the side netting. A beautiful goal scored there. It looks like Hosni Chandler. We'll get that for you, but it looks like Hosni Chandler. Is it, or is it DL Spring? It looks like Hosni Chandler. I think it is Hosni Chandler, because he would have switched and come over on that side. So goal scored by St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the 45th minute of play. We'll confirm the score for you. We know it was in the 45th minute of play, Gunny, and a brilliant goal taken there by the player there, Hosni Chandler for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines won. St. Vincent and the Grenadines won, Dominica 0.
Well, a goal was coming from either end because there's attacks from the Shavel Cunningham. So it's Shavel Cunningham, the goal scorer, just been confirmed. Shavel Cunningham is the one who scored for St. Vincent and the Grenadines in the 46th minute of play. Into time added on for stoppages. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines will go into hoping to go into the half time with a goal, and the whistle is gone. That's the whistle, that's the final whistle for the first half. This is the end of the first half, Gunny. A very exciting encounter so far, Gunny. End-to-end action. It could have easily been Dominica 2, St. Vincent and the Grenadines 1. It could have easily been St. Vincent and the Grenadines 3, Dominica 0. Yes, that's how it was in this half. In this half, but Andrew, I am still yet not convinced that is a direct shot. I believe it came off the Dominican defense. That is my interpretation.
Whatever. No, I think he came down the flank, Gunny, and he took a powerful look across the field.
I still believe it touched one the Dominican.
Well, whether it touched a Dominican or
in the net, it's 1-0.
Whether it touched a Dominican or Vincent, who is into the back of the net, it's 1-0 for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
That's the reality.
Yes.
The thing about it, I rather
you figure it took a deflection?
Yes, because the way it ended up, where it ended up. Yeah.
I thought when he took the shot, the spin, it was more from the outside of the foot, and the spin took it.
It appears to me as if it struck one of the Dominican.
Yeah, it was a powerful shot.
And it ended up where it should not have ended up. That's why I believe it's really.
So it's 1-0 to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
And
it was a very exciting encounter so far here. And until we come back to you for the second half of play, it's back to Master Control. Gas station end, and the Vincentians kicking from gas station end towards the pavilion end. And the ball is in the touch now for a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. His goalkeeper Jadiel Chance in goal. We see the defenders moving forward, looking for expecting a long ball forward, kicked, trying to find Mark Brown. Mark Brown is up in tussle, find Spring trying to play a ball across, but no man there, no one is there. The goalkeeper for Dominica comes away, gets it and clears, finds his man over in the distance there. It looks like Corbin Paul. Corbin Paul plays it inside, trying to find some movement, but cleared by the Vincentian defense. It's with Simmons and the Grenadines. It's with the man played forward there, trying to find some. So we have a ball. The ball is in the touch. Really find it very difficult to compete with the rhythm section that is really going all guns blazing. Free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines. Ball coming across the goal there. Long ball, a little bit overweighted, and no one able to get on to the end of that. The ball goes into touch for a goal kick to Dominica. Goalkeeper Glenson Prince is with this one, having been beaten just before the end of the first half.
Realize that people carrying the broadcast?
Well, I don't know if anybody told them, Gunny. I think somebody need to go down and have a word with them and let them know that commentary is going on and we are being severely affected here. But I guess they say that they are supporting the team and they are lending support to the team. Dominica is with it now. It's Chad Bertrand there, but he gives it back to his defender there. That's Euclid Bertrand. Paid wide, finds the number 5 man. That's Peltier, Cassim Peltier. But Simmons and the Grenadines with it now. It's Kishan Johnny, plays it forward. Kishan Johnny trying to find Cornelius Stewart. Cornelius Stewart there with a give and go. Unable to keep it in play. Euclid Bertrand is over on the distance there. Euclid Bertrand with a long throw, trying to get his man, but headed away by Rouse. Rouse heads it into touch, and it's a throw-in to Dominica, way over in the distance. In the Catholic Church, in the area, vicinity of the Catholic Church area over there. He's gonna try for a long corner throw, as we say. Let's see what is happening now. There's a hole up in play. As we await.
There's a hold up in play here, Andrew. A throw into Dominica on the far side.
Yes, and he comes now. He throws it long over into the penalty area. Ball headed on. Ball headed on there. Cleared momentarily. Hosni Chandler is coming away with this one now. Hosni Chandler looking to make a move. 3 Dominicans converge. Hosni Chandler loses it now. Easy. Could have easily played that ball forward. A shot coming in and knocked away, headed away by
yes, I think he created the pressure.
Yes.
Because he should have allowed that ball to pass off.
And play it off. He tried to take on the 3 Dominican players, and they eventually got the better of him. And the ball is now into touch, went into touch for a corner kick to Dominica. Corner kick from the hospital end, way down in the distance. Hit long, headed away by the Vincentian defense there. Only as far as the Dominican coming across there is number 9, takes a shot and goal, rather ambitious, into touch. That's Javid George, rather ambitious, into touch for a goal kick to the St. Vincent the Grenadines team. Goalkeeper Jadiel Chance is with it now. Jadiel Chance looking for some movement. It's what he does now. He bangs it long upfield, trying to find Mark Brown, but no, that's DL Spring, I think it is. The ball goes into touch, and it's a throw-in
to Dominica. I think it's a decent crowd that is in.
Sure, taken it. Yeah, very decent crowd. I think they realize what can transpire here tonight. So it's Kishan Johnny. Kishan Johnny plays it forward.
It tends to bring into question the need for more lighted fields, because the lighted fields, people have to walk, go home, and watch something to eat, and then come back down.
But I can tell you, Gunny, that there are plans afoot by the Football Federation and FIFA to light 3 playing fields: the Grammar School playing field, the Camden Park playing field, and the Chile playing field. Those will be lit sometime later on this year. So we should have 3 other grounds at our disposal.
Is that talk or action?
No, it is a reality. It is a reality.
All right. Well, I'll trust your.
It's a reality.
Your information.
Yeah. So we should have some more lit fields and
more in the rural areas where people can come out.
Yeah. Chile, I know when the team played at Chile, ball played inside by Dominica there. Lovely square ball across, looking for some movement. Dominica sealed it, being hounded by the Vincent defender there. That's Jamal York. Jamal York not giving him a chance to get off a shot there, Gunny.
But they really strung the passes together well.
Very well indeed. A good build up play in the middle there by the Dominicans. From midfield, transition play into attack. But the Vincent defense held firm, and in the end it went into touch, and it's a corner kick to Dominica. We see that big man Chiston Kasim Peltier with a corner coming across there and headed away by the Vincent defense momentarily there. Dominica still with it there. Trying to get around his man. But
they're still pressing to look for the equalizer.
Hosni Chandler would have none of it. He knocks it into touch, and it's a throw into Dominica. Leaving it for his number 6 man, that's Ajaha Roya. Ajaha Roya will take this throw. Let's see what he does now. Let's see if he's going to take a long throw. It looks like he's backing in the distance, looking for some good run up to have this throw. Throws it long inside, nodded away by the Vincent defense. Won by it looks like Delpesh, cleared and into touch. Throw taken by Dominica again. It's Delpesh with it now, misses there. Dominica in the penalty area there. Jamal York is coming across and kicking it into touch for another Dominican corner. And Dominica really applying the pressure here, Gunny, looking for
pressure.
Looking for the equalizer here.
Dominican looking for the equalizer, but
and
they have to be careful if the Vinces hit them on the counter attack.
Vincent the Grenadines defense holding firm, Still a bit concerned about the goalkeeper, those spilled balls he had earlier there. Ball coming across, head and goal, and the goalkeeper is there, and the whistle is gone. He is fouled there. The ball actually went into the back of the net, Gunny, but the goalkeeper was fouled.
Was given a yellow card.
And the player there is given a yellow card. And
the goalkeeper is injured.
He's down. The physio is called.
I don't think he's out. He's
down but not out. I think he's a little bit winded there. He got struck in the midsection, somewhere about in the midsection. And we see the physio, Azari. Azari is on. Give him some of the what you would say, the magic water.
Magic water.
Got a sip of water there, a little spray, and not even a spray, Gunny, just a little sip of water. And let's see what he does now.
It's the stockily built Dominican who crashed into him.
Yes. And that's Kasim Peltier.
Yes, has to be. Yeah,
Kasim Peltier.
The thing with it is the monitor is moving around, so you couldn't identify, but.
So the goalkeeper is up now. It's a free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines, just inside the goal area. It's kicked.
Williams, the number 2, yes.
Long forward.
He's the one who got the yellow card.
And it's ball played in, and goalkeeper Jadiel Chance comes off his line, takes it nice and easy, and Chance bangs it long upfield, looking for some movement up front there, trying to find his man there. Dominica with it now. Dominica looking for some movement. Dominica with it still. Plays it wide, finds his man on the right wing back there, plays it long forward but into touch. That's the number 19 man, that's Braille Thomas. Plays it forward, and Simmons and the Grenadines with the ball now. Simmons and the Grenadines coming away now, plays it upfield. Only as far as ahead of that number 9 man, that's Javid George. Dominica coming, Dominica plays it inside. Dominica looking for some movement, ball is played back. The Vincentian defense there, trying to recover, covering nicely. Ball played forward, but only as far as the man in midfield there. Looks like DL Spring, but he gives it right back to the Dominican, and he gives it right back to the Vincentian there. Hosni Chandler is in a tussle. Hosni Chandler there, a strong tussle going in there, and the referee is allowing play to go on. I thought the boots or the studs were a bit high there, Justin. Dominic with a shot and goal taken, but wide of the upright and into touch.
I think it came off the Vincent play as a corner.
Came off a Vincent player. Let's see there. Yes, it's a corner. Actually deflected off of one of the Vincent players. So it's a corner. It's a corner there to Dominica. We see the man way over in the distance there, long, tall and lanky player there for Dominica. We can't quite pick up his number yet, but let's see. And the Rains are here with us at Victoria Park, Justin. It comes across, he kicks it, it comes across, goal, chance, over the top. Right across the face of the goal, beating everyone and going into touch for a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. 1-0 in favor of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. A goal scored in the 46, actually into stoppage time into the first half. You know, ball is played across, finds John Delpesh. Delpesh loses it to the Dominican. Dominica coming with it. Number 19 man for Dominica, that's Briel Thomas. Thomas plays it, finds it number 5 man. There goes Kishon Johnny over in the distance. Johnny is in a tussle with a player. Plays it inside. But the goalkeeper, the player there, Darren Rose, caught in two minds as to whether he should leave it for the goalkeeper or touch it, and caught in no man's land and just allowed it to hit on his foot and bounce into touch.
Lack of communication
for a corner.
And the player, Andrew.
Again, Dominica with a corner. Corner coming across, goal this time, headed up, the heads go up and it's headed away there. Hosni Chandler is trying to come with it now. Shot and goal by the Dominicans. There, it's played there. It's Mark Brown with it now. Mark Brown coming with it now. Mark Brown plays it forward, trying to find his man, but played it a little bit too hard and a little bit calling away to the line. And we can see the urgency in the Dominicans. They are calling for the balls from the ball boys. They realize that they have a sustained pressure on the Vincent team now, the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team, and they're not going to let up Gunny.
And they play really and truly in the Vincent half of the pass.
For the last 10 minutes or so. You know, so it's headed on there. Ball play there, but cleared by Grant. Further cleared momentarily. St. Vincent and the Grenadines can't seem to get the ball out of their defense. Dominica is with it now. Dominica plays, finds his man there, plays it across to the number 9 man, that's George. Cleared by the Vincentian defense. Dominica coming on again and winning that one. It's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Dominica again. Mark Brown is with it now. And it's into touch for a Dominica throw again. The Vincentians seem to have taken their foot off the pedal.
Vincentians are wilting under this Dominican
and the
pressure.
Dominicans,
And for the last 10 minutes of their
the Dominicans, it's a Vincentian throw actually. It's number 5 man, that's Kenyan Delpesh shows. Finds his man there, back to Delpesh. Delpesh looking for some movement. Delpesh plays the ball inside, only as far as the Dominican defender cleared again. But this one goes into touch.
Andrew, I believe the tonic for this Vincentian team is to play man to man. Get the possession football to curb this sustained aggression by the Dominican, so that there wouldn't be in any position to have the ball to play it around.
I think they went into the half and cooled off a bit. They went into the half and cooled off a bit, and Dominica came out and stepped immediately on the pressure, stepped the pressure up. And as a result of that, they have found themselves under some sustained pressure. And I wouldn't be surprised, Gunny, if they concede a goal. I would really not be surprised if under the sustained pressure, they would concede a goal. Shot coming in, and Jadiel Chance there, diving low and taking it, scooping it up there quite easily in the end.
The Vincentian team are really under pressure.
Definitely so, Gunny. The Dominicans have had sustained pressure here for the last 12 or 15 minutes or so. And Chance with it now. Chance kicks it. And even Chance can't get anything off. The ball is played forward there. Bouncing in the area. This could be dangerous. The goalkeeper comes out there and he collects quite easily in the end ahead of a onrushing Mark Brown. And bowls it out to his left, finds his left wing back. Dominic is with it. The number 5 man there, that's Peltier. Peltier loses it there. St. Vincent and the Grenadines going down the right flank. The ball is with the man over there. It looks like Hosni Chandler. Ball played inside, straight to a Dominican player. Given away again. And the Dominican there is with it now. The St. Vincent player, the Vincentian player gets it, plays it down the flank. A good ball there coming, but a good tackle coming in. And the whistle is gone. A tackle coming
I thought
in.
that was a fair tackle.
I thought so too. I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything wrong with that tackle at all. But the assistant referee flagged quickly, and he is right on spot. So he must have seen something that we didn't see, and I guess something would have been said. The referee is going over and having a word with the Dominican player over in the distance as the number 5 man. That's Kasim Peltier.
What you see on the monitor, Andrew? It appears if he tackled the ball and not the man.
That's what it appeared. But then
to us.
the free kick was given, and it's looks like Cunningham. Is it? It looks like yes. It looks like Shavel Cunningham with that free kick over in the distance.
Like him.
Let's see what he does now. Let's see if they can get some momentum going. Plays it across the goal. Ball comes in ahead and goal there. But Matt Brown is ready now. Matt Brown wins it. Still the danger not cleared. Eventually, it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines still. Played back there. Finds his defender. Goalkeeper coming off his line. Goalkeeper plays across. Finds Jamal York in central defense. York plays it up. Trying to find Dale Spring inside. But he just scoops it up in the air. Dominica with it now. But cleared by the Vincentian defense. And played up now. The Vincentian players really fallen off, Justin, and the players gotten a bit scrappy. You know, it's with St. Vincent and the Grenadines looking to make Moncton attack. Plays it wide, finds Mark Brown over in the distance there. He's looking for some movement. Plays, not able to get a play off there. The number 3 man trying to get around his man, but the goalkeeper spills it there, and the player the advancing player there looks like Cornelius Stewart, not able to get off a shot. The ball was spilled, but he was not able to get it. The goalkeeper recovered nicely and was able to pull it into his possession.
Andrew, the best one can say St. Vincent Grenadines surviving under the Dominican onslaught.
Yes, yes.
They are going in search for a goal because they recognize if
it's
St.
a throw into
to
Dominica.
win the game 1-0.
And ball is played, a foul there.
I was making the point, if they do not put the sustained attack on to try and get an equalizer, and St. Vincent survives a 1-0 victory, St. Vincent Grenadines will be champion.
Yes, and I think the Dominicans recognize that.
Exactly.
And they're pushing, they're playing because they wanted to go into Friday all to play for. It's Dominica with a free kick.
Very well, Andrew, to be honest.
Cheston Kasim Peltier with a right-footed in-swing, and let's see what he's going to do. It's just about midway into the Vincentian half, over on the right side to the Catholic Church end. The Vincentian players are all there. The referee's having a word with someone. She's having a word with Wall, probably a little bit too far advanced, and she's going to signal now for the kick to be taken. Kasim Peltier with a shot and goal, and chance spills again, and it's into the back of the net. It's into the back of the net. We saw it coming just let's see who it is now. It looks like
the big man himself seems to be.
It looks like Euclid Bertrand. Is it Euclid Bertrand?
To us.
It looks like Bertrand. The goalkeeper not holding on, and I mentioned earlier, Gunny, about him spilling the balls. It is 4th time now we have spilled, and Dominica capitalized on it, knocking the ball into the back of the net.
Justifiable equalizer, Andrew.
So
because
Dominica won. They really had the pressure on St. Vincent and the Grenadines for the last 15 to 18 minutes or so. They were camped out in the Vincentian half, more or less. And let's see if this is going to wake up the Vincentians to realizing that they need to step up their game. They've really taken their foot off the pedal. And I think the Dominicans are in the ascendancy now. They'll be looking for the go-ahead goal. They'll be looking for a win in this encounter.
Sustained pressure has brought about William something.
St. Vincent the Grenadines the ball. Ball played forward there, headed away by the Dominican, cleared by the defender there momentarily. It's St. Vincent the Grenadines will still played it wide, only as far as the Dominican player who allows it to go into touch for a throw-in to the Dominican team. Euclid Bertrand plays it long forward there, headed away by the St. Vincent the Grenadines team, looking for and finding Johnny. Johnny plays it forward, trying to find his man, but that tussle there, the ball is in a...
This second half, Andrew, certainly belongs to Dominica.
Definitely. They've really stepped up their game, and they've been playing with the sustained drizzle that is coming down. They've really stepped up their game. Seeing that the St. Vincent team have gone cold
And I believe what they will do, they'll try to push hard for
a winner.
Second goal.
Yes, they will try to push hard for a winner. A second goal.
Should respond now by playing a slow game and possession football to curb the pace.
It seems that we have lost it totally. The body language alone of the players, some of the players out there, Gunny, seem that they have just not into this half. They're
cold.
They're cold, yeah. I think the rain would have gotten them, you know.
The intensity which Dominica is playing seems to suggest they're looking for a second goal.
They are. They realize that
it's only way out.
Nothing short of a win, you know. Long throw taken inside, headed on there. Headed away by the Vincentian defense. Dominica with it still. Shot and goal. And it's wide of the upright there. And Dominicans really in the ascendancy here. St. Vincent and the Grenadines have really fallen off. They seem to have run out of ideas.
Banjo is really a one with traffic in the second half.
Seem to have run out of ideas, Gunny. Ball played long forward. Mark Brown heading it on. Only as far as the Dominican defense. Ball cleared across field. Dominican control. And a player there handling the ball. And a card is going to be given. He handled that ball deliberately. Rather foolish play there. Looks like DL Spring.
Yeah.
You know, handling the ball there. And he was issued a yellow card. And it's Dominica. Dominica with the...
right on the half line.
Exactly. Right on the half line, a free kick. Let's see now. We see them pushing their players forward, Gunny. I think they realize that the goalkeeper is not holding well enough, so they're going to pump this into the box. Ball is inside. Headed away by the Vincentian defense. Dominica with the big and stronger players there, really using their size to effect, using their size. You know. Ball is into touch now for a throw-in. And it's Gibson Francis who would have gotten the yellow card. Gibson Francis would have gotten the yellow card there. And it's Dominica with it now. Dominica, the number 19 man, Brielle Thomas, plays it inside. Simmons coming with it nicely. It's the same Gibson Francis, plays it across field. Finds Johnny over on the right. Johnny plays it inside, back to Francis. Francis has a little ball across to Johnny. Back to Francis. Francis and Johnny, but Francis trying to do too much there. Francis is fouled in the end, and it's a free kick. The Dominicans are giving no quarters, Gunny. They're playing really physical football here, and I think the Vincentians have stepped off the pace, and the Dominicans really looking for a win here in this encounter. It's clearly evident.
Dominica definitely lifted their game and have gone into a different game.
Yes.
From the first period.
Free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball played inside, ball coming across and a header there. But he doesn't get it done. Ball played inside still. It's St. Vincent with it. It's played there but cut up by Dominica. Cut up by the Dominican player. Not able to keep it in play. The ball went into touch. It's a throw-in.
It was a very promising free kick there.
St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Some problems in the Dominican.
Kenyan Delpes throwing there only as far as the Dominican. Everything seemed to be going Dominica's way. It's Cornelius Short. Cornelius Short comes inside. Cornelius Short with it. Cornelius Short trying to get around his man. Referee says play on. Looking for the foul there. Nothing of that. Cleared by Dominica. Headed away there. Goalkeeper Chance. Where is he going? It's the defense there with it. Plays it inside. Finds his man. Looking for and finding York, it looks like. Jamal York. Plays it forward. Trying to find Mark Brown. Mark Brown. Plays it forward. Now the Vincentians with a good build up here. Let's see what is going to come this. Plays it inside. Oh, he plays it behind. He gets it there. Oh, my word. He got it there on the edge of the 18. And he just scooped it up into the air. But they're still with it. Cornelius Short still with it there. Short is trying to get around his man. Short gets inside. Short looking to get plays a looping ball inside, headed by Dominican to Mark Brown, but Dominica clears there, and it's with that's Delpech inside to Rose. Rose plays it there. Rose trying to find his man. It's the man coming on there. That's Cornelius Short. He's pushed in the back, and he's fouled, and that is gonna be a yellow card. He's down on the ground, Gunny, but I don't think that no amount of writing in pain would save him getting this yellow card from referee Julian Martinelli. He did foul him. The player got around him, and he shoved him in the back. and she's going to wait on him to get up. She's calling the medics. He's sitting up now. The medic is on, and he's down on the ground still, holding his feet. Don't think anything is wrong there at all. Not a thing is wrong there, Gunny. It's just a case of him realizing.
He actually pushed
yes, he realizes that he has a yellow card coming, and he's going to delay getting it as long. He will get it nevertheless. The referee's there waiting. She's there waiting. That's number 6. It looks like that's Ajaya Roya. And Roya gets to his feet, and the referee is going to give him it now. There he gets it. Yellow card to Ajaya Roya. And it's a free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines.
In a promising
position. Just to the left of the penalty area. A right-footed in-swinger.
And Andrew, a while ago, the shot that was attempted, to his credit, the ground is a little rough in that area.
Yes.
To his credit.
Yes.
It's not
bumpy. It's not the smoothest of areas, yeah.
So to his credit, I would say yes. Normally on a nice smooth surface, you would have the shot off. But if you look at the situation right in the area that it happened, the ground is pretty dry and the rain has just hit it. So you know how it is. So I wouldn't fault him that much, to be very honest with you.
Okay. So it's it looks like Gibson Francis. It looks like Gibson Francis with it. Gibson Francis plays it inside, ball looping in, and the goalkeeper coming off his line, and goalkeeper Glenson Prince collecting easily in the end there. Straight into his arms, too close to the keeper.
Yeah, too close.
And Dominica coming out with it now. It's St. Vincent the Grenadines with it, trying to get around his man. Plays it nicely forward. It's Mark Brung. Mark Brung coming into Mark Brung in a tussle with the Dominican player there, and the whistle is gone. The whistle is gone. Mark Brung is adjudged a foul, is it?
Yes,
he fouled his player. It's a Dominican free kick. A free kick to Dominica in the 72 minutes gone in this encounter.
Yes, 72 minutes. A matter 18 minutes plus injury time. There's a substitution.
Dominican substitution, it looks like. In the distance.
The numbers are going fast and furious as it pops up and then disappears.
Yes. Free kick to Dominica now. Free kick to be taken there by the number 6 man. That's Ajaya Roya. Roya kicks it long forward. Trying to get some movement. Ball is inside. This could be dangerous. Goalkeeper there. This could be dangerous. Ball is handled, and it's a ball is clear. That was St. Vincent the Grenadines living dangerously there. Goalkeeper chance coming off his line and not looking very confident in goal tonight at all.
You call
he has spilled quite a couple of them.
You have called it.
And it's Dominica coming out with it now. Won by the Vincentian defense. Only as far as Dominica as the rains come down here at the Victoria Park. Dominica again is with it. Dominica there, the number 16 man, that's Chavis Joseph, but won by the Vincentian defense. Coming out with it now. Ball cleared, upfield, trying to find his man. Dominica there with it now, plays it wide, finds that man there. That's the whistle is gone. Roya, and there seemed to have been something seemed to have gone awry there. The whistle is gone as we see St. Vincent being awarded the free kick. It's Kenyan Delpesh. Delpesh plays it long forward into the area. Mark Brown going up, not able to get it. Cornelius Stewart is with it now. Cornelius Stewart is being hustled there. Cornelius Stewart trying to get around his man. Cornelius Stewart is trying to get around his man, but the Dominican defender, Braille Thomas, is equal to the task. Braille Thomas just knocks it into touch for a Vincentian
throw in.
She's Stewart there, leaving that one for one of his players to come to take. It looks like the number 15 man.
Andrew, I believe the Dominicans have spotted some weak areas in our goalkeeper, and they are peppering that area.
Mazik Herbert with the throw-in. Mazik Herbert throws it long inside, ball headed on. Yeah, with his team, shot and goal, but blocked there. And it's blocked and into touch. And it's a, thought that would have been, anyway, Dominican throw. As the rains come down here at Victoria Park. Dominica 1, St. Vincent the Grenadines 1. Dominica with it now. Dominica looking for some movement. Dominica plays it long forward. Controlled. Played on there. It's the man over in the distance. Ball kicked inside long. Headed there. And St. Vincent the Grenadines there waiting. And the Dominican coming across. The Dominicans are really quicker to the ball. Fighting there. St. Vincent the Grenadines coming with it now. As we see a player there, he's being hunted and a tackle coming in there by that man.
Very physical, the number 6, Roya.
Yeah, he got the yellow card earlier on, and he would have to be careful because another yellow card would mean that he's out of the game. But there's a throw into St. Vincent the Grenadines to be taken by Kenyon Delpes. Delpes throws it inside, nodded away by the Dominican. Only as far as St. Vincent the Grenadines. Ball played up into the penalty area, headed away by Euclid Bertrand. Dominica with it now. St. Vincent the Grenadines heads it right back to the Dominican. It's Darren Rouse. Rouse with it. Rouse plays it, finds his man there. That looks like DL Spring. Plays it across, finds Hosni Chandler. Hosni Chandler plays it inside, looking for some movement. Off the head of a Dominica and headed away. Dominica comes with it again. Dominica looking to come out of defense, giving away to the Vincentians. It's Delpes finds Mark Brung. Mark Brung trying to get around his man. Mark Brung there trying to get around his man. Mark Brung there trying to do too much with the ball. Mark Brung loses the ball, and it's Dominica coming with it now. The number 16 for Dominica on a break.
Very speedy.
Number 16 for Dominica on a break. Plays it inside. It's there. Dominica, the Vincentian defense, equal to the task, and they're able to take it and come with it now. It's with St. Vincent the Grenadines. Cunningham. Cunningham plays it, finds Cornelius Short. Short is with the ball now. Short looking for. Short looking for some movement. Short plays across. Finds a man there on the top. He goes across. Nothing there. Blocked by the Dominican defense. 6, 7, 8, 9 of them in defense gone in, not giving the Vincentians a chance to get a shot off. But the Vincentians not being smart, not using their head and thinking the game a little bit more, you know. And Dominica comes with this one. It's with the Vincentian defense now. Plays it inside. Finds Kishon Johnny. Johnny bangs it upfield. Only as far as the Dominican player there. He comes around, trying to get around Mark Brung. Number 19 man, that's Brielle Thomas. Brielle Thomas holding it up.
Looking for support.
Looking for support. Finds his man on the right flank. It's the Dominican. The ball is...
It's a throw into Dominica, but certainly, Andrew, the Dominicans are much more physically
quicker to the ball, quicker to the second ball, physically
really
fit, tackling harder.
We can almost say it's a one-way traffic in the second half.
Yes,
almost.
definitely.
The Vincentians have no answer to this Dominican onslaught, and they're fortunate still to be at a 1-1, to be honest.
Ball thrown inside, headed over there, headed away by the Vincentian defense. Shot and goal there coming in, but it's calling away further to the right, and it goes into touch now for a goal kick to...
You know, sometimes when teams are pressing like this, you just need a bit of magical play on the other side and send a proper goal.
Yes,
These things do happen.
And I am really... Goalkeeper Jadiel Chance, he spilled too many tonight, Gunny. Spilled too many. And
too many.
It was one of those spills.
You're being honest.
It was one of those spills that cost us that second goal. That goal by Dominica. Goal kick to Dominica. Ball played forward. The Vincentian player for a moment there.
The spilling itself in terms of him not handling the ball has made worse with the drizzle.
Yes, yes. It's
78 minutes gone in this game. 79
minutes gone in this encounter so far. 1 goal apiece in Vincent the Grenadines 1, Dominica 1.
And we can see from the monitor a decent crowd is in the double decker there.
Yes, basically the massive crowd is in there.
Drizzles, a lot of persons.
Both stands are filled to capacity. Throw into the Dominican team, ball being knocked into touch. It's a throw into Dominica.
The thing about the Dominicans, Andrew, they have not relented. They keep pushing the pressure.
The pressure's on. They keep pressuring. The pressure's on. The pressure's on. Even when
I'll be honest, St. Vincent has not responded
at all. Well, not responded well at all. Long throw to Dominica, headed away by Mark Brown. Only as far as the Dominicans, taken by the Vincent and defense there. Played it on, trying to find his man. Dominica again, taken. Played forward again, but cleared by the Vincent and defense. It's the defender for Dominica, trying to clear, finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown gets inside. Mark Brown plays it forward, trying to find his man, but cut out by the Dominican defense. Simmons and the Grenadines with it still now. Mark Brown trying to get around his man. Mark Brown trying to, and the whistle is gone. The whistle is gone.
And you can see the Dominicans hustling the Vinci to get the ball to restart another attack. If you look at it carefully, Andrew, the moment it happened, the player there was looking to get that possession of the ball to start another attack. And they definitely have fitted in the Vincentian team.
Dominic with a free kick now. Ball kicked long forward. Headed away by the Vincentian.
They're running non-stop.
Dominica with it again. Dominica trying to build an attack. Plays it through there. Finds a man over on the left flank. He's trying to get around his man. Let's see what happens. He gets around his man. He plays a shot on goal. And the ball rather ambitious. From that tight angle,
I thought he would have squared it back to the player who was on the penalty
The idea
area.
thing should have been to square it back, but he went for glory there. Went for the shot, and it went into touch for a goal kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Goal kick to be taken by goalkeeper Jadiel Chance.
The Vincentian goal not being bombarded by the Dominican
By Dominican attack, yes. It's Chance.
82 minutes of play gone in this game.
Chance plays it wide, trying to find Kishon Johnny. Johnny gives it away there to the Dominican. Dominican on the attack, but headed away by the Vincentian defense. And it's played across field there, trying to find Cunningham. It looks like Cunningham is it. Plays a shot, trying to get a shot off, rather than slipping it back to Mark Brown, who was waiting there for it, trying to get a shot off, trying to go for glory. Not being blocked by the Dominican defenders now. It's Euclid Bertrand. Euclid Bertrand plays it long forward, trying to find his man. Cut out by the Vincentian defense for the moment there. It's with Dominica. Dominica with it still. Dominica looking number 5 man with it. That's Peltier. Peltier plays it forward, but Chance comes off his line, and Chance collects quite easily this time. You know, plays it long upfield. Looking for some movement there of his player, but cleared by the Dominican defense. One by the Vincentian player there, but he is slipping on the wet ground. And the ball is played forward, only as far as Johnny, it looks like. And the Dominican there again, waiting on the ball. Dominican came through and took it right away from him. You know, and the Dominicans are with it now. Dominican trying to get around there. Simmons and the Grenadines coming out with it. Ball played across field. Skidding on the ground, finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown is with it. Mark Brown looking for some movement. Mark Brown gets inside his man nicely. Plays it forward there. Ball inside. This could be dangerous. A tackle coming in there. And the Dominican defender there, he had to be very careful going. He went in with a 2-foot sliding tackle. Had he made any form of contact there, that would have been a penalty.
That certainly would have been a penalty.
And he was lucky enough to get all ball. You know, and the ball went in to touch the corner. Corner is short. Captain taking this corner, plays it inside. Ball comes across, but straight into the arms of goalkeeper Glenson Prince. And Dominica there. With it, Dominica.
It's a very exciting encounter with Dominica really holding.
Plays a long ball forward, headed on there, and goalkeeper Chance comes off his line, and Chance is able to collect that one cleanly this time. Chance kicks it long upfield, looking to find his man, does, but giving right back to the Dominicans. Simmons and the Grenadines, the fatigue seemed to be taking them this time. As we see Hosni Chandler trying to get around his man. Hosni Chandler trying to play for the pavilion rather than for his team, and losing the ball. And the ball is played inside now, but that would be easily collected by the goalkeeper there. He tips it over the head of Mark Brown, and he collects. No, he plays it out, finds his man out on the right wing back. That looks like Ajay Roya. That's Brielle Thomas. Dominic Simmons and the Grenadines winning this one back, but giving right back to the Dominicans again. Not holding the ball, just winning it and giving it away to the Dominicans. Ball played forward to the Dominican player there, but he is offside. He is offside. offside called against
Andrew, this half has
Dominican.
been totally dominated by Dominica.
Totally Dominica. Substitution in the distance. A substitution for St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Number 2 is out. That's Kishon Johnny. And number 8. Number
Terran
8
Miller.
is in. That's Terran Miller. So, number 12? Number 12, actually. That's
Chandler.
Hosni Chandler. So that's number 2. That's Terran Miller. So number 2, Terran Miller is out. Number 2, Kishon Johnny is out. Number 8, that's Terran Miller.
A diagonal ball that came in straight to the goalkeeper, and Dominica looking to mount another attack. And it's really been an exciting half here as far as Dominica is concerned. Unfortunately for them, they have not scored a second goal. They've really been pressing.
Ball played there, Dominica coming with it, when won by the Vincentian defense. Plays across, finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown trying to find his man there. Corner is short, but given away. Given away to the Dominicans, the goalkeeper there, clearing downfield. Mark Brown is in a tussle, won by the Vincentian player. Trying to get around his man. But he is bundled off the ball there by the bigger, stronger Dominican player. And Dominica coming with it now. He's in the midfield, looking for some movement plays. Cut out by St. Vincent the Grenadines. Played over there, finds Mark Brown. Mark Brown is with it now. Mark Brown coming forward. Mark Brown plays the ball forward. This could dangerous ball and played inside. But sliding tackle coming in by the number 5 for Dominica. That's Tristan Kasim Peltier.
That's strength, the inner strength.
Saving the day there for Dominica, because had that player advancing, gotten a boot on it, anything could have happened there. And a player is down. We see the physio coming on to the field of play. A player is down there.
Just the break that the Vincentian squad needed.
Yes.
But unfortunately for SVG, it was cut out by the Dominican defense, who have really played a wonderful game.
Good sliding tackle there coming in.
They have the rain is coming heavier
rain
and heavier.
Rain is pelting down here at Victoria Park. And the Dominicans.
And the field can very well do with it.
Yes.
And who else will be able to survive?
Someone was making the point the other night, Gunny, when the rains came, that St. Vincent the Grenadines are not accustomed playing in the rain, because every time it rains, the parks are closed. Whereas in Dominica, they have rain 24/7. So let's see if they can. They're probably enjoying these conditions.
Yeah, Dominica definitely. Outside of the rain, they have been enjoying this second half.
Yeah, they really had the better of the exchanges in the second half. They really dominated St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It has been virtually one-way traffic, except for the few occasions when we would have had a chance or there to good chances, albeit, but not being able to take them. And it's a throw into St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Ball thrown, finds his man inside, comes into the penalty area and he's bundled off the ball. And nothing there, the referee would have none of it. He was bundled off the ball there. Went down looking for the call. The referee is not going to have that there. Throw quickly taken, find his man there. Ball played across the area, but it's into touch off of the body of a defender. And it's a corner kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. We have 88 minutes gone, Gunny. We are into 89 minutes. Another opportunity for St. Vincent and the Grenadines to see what they can make of this. Anybody scoring now,
can they make this count?
Anybody scoring now, I think, could win this game. We see Hosni Chandler with the corner, brings it across field. Heads go up. It's St. Vincent and the Grenadines with it, not able to control. It's Darren Rose. Rose plays it wide, trying to find his man, but the Dominican defender is with the ball now. And foul, the Dominican player there, fouling the Vincentian, and he's gesticulating, and he wouldn't want to be doing that with the referee Gillian Martindale. She is going up. She will not have any of that.
She won't have any of that nonsense.
She is not going to tolerate any of that at all.
Corner, and that's it.
So it's a free kick. It would serve him well. Free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
It will serve him well to get back to defending.
Exactly. A no-nonsense referee here. Very fair, but also very firm. It's a free kick to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Let's see what they can make of this. We see the referee going inside, and she's having a word with them inside. couple of bits of pushing and so on in the box.
Well, you have to expect the pushing and tugging.
Yes, definitely. They're defending. They're trying to gain ground and gain possession. Right. So we're into the 90th minute. We are actually playing time added on for stoppages. We have not seen anything, any indication from the fourth official. Let's see what it is now. Kick coming across, headed over there, and the Vincentians appealing for a handball. And the ball is into touch. No, it's St. Vincent still looking for and trying to find the man, trying to get around his man, and he's fouled there. And referee Martindale.
I am wondering if the rain that is hitting the field so regular now that may have caused a little bit of a problem on the feet. Because it's not a drizzle anymore, it is rain that is falling here.
Yeah. So it's another free kick to St. Vincent the Grenadines. And in these last few minutes, Gunny, the Vincentians have been piling on the pressure. Ball coming across high into the area, but goalkeeper gets it there. And he jumps and collects and doesn't spill at all. Kicks it off downfield, headed forward by the Vincentians.
And the rain is really pouring on.
Pouring down, yes. We have seen the on the sideline, we are seeing some puddles of water, and some in the middle there, we are seeing some puddles of water. St. Vincent coming with it now. St. Vincent the Grenadines coming with it now. Looking for some movement, looking for a pace it to Mark Brown. But the Dominican defense, Euclid Bertrand is there, trying to shield it there, and does shield it effectively into play.
Certainly we can see some
90,
puddles
yes, some puddles starting to build on the field now. It's 91 minutes gone.
2 minutes heading
2 minutes heading for now. Goalkeeper kicks it long downfield, looking for some movement, headed away there by the Vincentian defense. Further away there. Dominica with it now, heads it forward, looking for some movement there, trying to get his man going. Pays it forward there, this could be dangerous. Shot and goal, and it misses the right upright. Misses the right upright there. Dominica with a chance, and we see a Vincentian player down on the field of play, Gunny.
Struck it just a bit wide. He had a golden opportunity to win it for Dominica, but he went a bit wide. But a ball that had good weight on it from the supplier of that pass, and he really had a wonderful opportunity. As we spoke earlier, Andrew, about clinical finishing in the Caribbean. So the Vincent players down.
And the Vincentian players down, Gunny. And I think he was knocked in the head off the ball. I was looking at the camera. It's right on screen. You saw it there. He was knocked in the head. Yes.
He has survived.
Is that Chandler? Let's see now. See the physio coming on now. It looks like Hosni Chandler, is it? But he did get a knock. And we have seen that being the hallmark of some of the teams. They will hit you off the ball.
So if this is to end 1-1, it means that everything is open up for Friday night. Everything is open up for Friday night.
Goal kick 2. St. Vincent the Grenadines, ball paid forward there. Ball is coming forward there, trying to find Short. Short is in a tussle. Short trying to get around his man. Short is getting away from his man. Short plays it inside. Oh, Mark Brown! Goal! Goal! St. Vincent and the Grenadines.
Deep into injury time.
Oh my word, Gunny.
Deep into injury time.
What can we say? Cornelius Short is the orchestrator of that goal, Gunny. He took on the defender. The defender had him hungered. 2 defenders. He got around them, Gunny. He got around them and he squared it in. And I think Mark Brown it was who collected inside the penalty area. By this time and banged it into the back of the net. In the 94th minute of play, we have St. Vincent and the Grenadines coming away with a goal here, showing the guts, showing the gusto, showing Gunny. This was...
If ever there's injustice, this is it. Because Dominica completely outplayed St. Vincent's half.
I must admit,
and the one that comes, the last 5 minutes, St. Vincent Grenadines put on some pressure.
Yes, definitely. So it's 2 goals to 1 in favor.
As we keep saying, this situation, one chance can make the big difference.
One chance can make the difference. And we have seen it so often in football, Gunny, where a team would have been pressing and Dominica not yet finished. Dominica with the ball, looking to get around his man. Dominica with it now, trying to come down the flank there, trying to get around his man. St. Vincent the Grenadines there. Good tackle coming in, but the ball is into touch and it's a throw-in to St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It looks like Mark Brown would have got that goal. Long throw there. And that's the final whistle. That's the final whistle. And St. Vincent and the Grenadines have won the 2019 Windward Islands football tournament, having defeated Dominica here in this game. Still a game to play. The Dominicans are forlorn. They're on the ground there. They can't believe it. In the 94th minute of play, we have the Vincentian player Mark Brown, I think it was, scoring a winner there for St. Vincent and the Grenadines.